Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein. You did it. I didn't. You did it. Shut the fuck up. If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and... So... It's already 3 hours...
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jasbro Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next. 2 words. Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais, legendary British comic. But over his couple decades in comedy, he has been someone who has just been a comedian who just don't give 2 Fs. Like Dave Chappelle, like Bill Burr, like Nick DiPaolo, Ricky Gervais doesn't care. He doesn't care what you think of him. He doesn't care whether you laugh or not. He doesn't care. Basically, it's about being straight up in front with you regarding his comedic talents. Now, over the last couple of years, Ricky Gervais got into a little bit of a firestorm, especially with his comments during the 2020 Golden Globe Awards, where he just lit the world on fire by pointing out the stupidity, the nonsensory, the wokeness that is Hollywood. Oh, and he set them on fire. Now, 2 years later, with the debacle of the Oscars, of course, the slap heard around the world between Will Smith and Chris Rock, Ricky Gervais was asked what would have happened if he was hosting the Oscars. Let's take a look. This comes out of the New York Post. Quote, Jada's hair, no joke, but her boyfriend is. Ricky Gervais goes off during a set. And as you can see right there, that is the slap. I'm not going to play it because it's been burned into our memories, unfortunately. He would have gone for the jugular. After Will Smith infamously smacked Chris Rock at the 22 Oscars, Twitter debated whether the incident would have happened if Ricky Gervais had been in Rock's shoes. Well, the British comic recently weighed in, claiming he wouldn't have mocked Jada Pinkett's hair loss at Rock had done, but rather would have targeted the open relationship. While performing in London, the 60-year-old afterlife creator, I'll get it out of the way, I've not got any Will Smith material, said per the Mirror. Of course, Gervais was referring to the incident that occurred at Sunday's Academy Awards when the 53-year-old actor Will Smith smacked Rock after a comedian made a bold joke about Jada, who's open about her ongoing struggle with alopecia. I trended when that was happening, and I wasn't even there. The Office mastermind, who had hosted the Golden Globes 5 times but never the Oscars. People were going, what would have happened if Ricky had been doing the Oscars? And you can see there are the clowns. Well, nothing, Gervais said. I would have made a joke. I would have made a joke about his wife's hair. I would have gone after her boyfriend instead. The comedian was likely referring to a 50-year-old Jada's entanglement with a much younger R&B singer, an unknown singer, August Alsina, 29, who had claimed they had an intense affair with the actress. After years of rumors flying around, Will Smith admitted last September that yes, they had an open relationship. Will Smith was open about signing on to this before he got married. He knew about this, but then again. However, Gervais seemed to poke fun at the hair joke following the Academy Awards smack when he retweeted an old bit on alopecia from The Office. Many social media users seem to agree with Gervais, wondering why the Hancock actor would strike a comedian over a simple joke, and not the man who was betting his partner. Quote, you can F my but keep her name out of your mouth. Mocked one Twitter user. Oh, that's so good. Will Smith's marriage is open to everything except jokes. C.J. Pearson, conservative commentator on Twitter. This isn't the first time Gervais had teased that he said if he would host Academy Awards. Earlier this week, the Emmy winner posted a scathing mock Oscar speech on Twitter. Quote, I start with hello. I hope this show helps cheer up the ordinary people watching at home. if you're unemployed, for example, take some comfort in the fact that even if you had a job, your salary probably wouldn't be as much as the goodie bag all the actors have been given. My thoughts. Ricky Gervais is a savage. That's what he is. And he don't give two fucks. Just like Chappelle, just like Nick DiPaolo, just like Bill Burr, they don't give two fucks. These are comedians who basically can go off and they're not worried about the backlash. Remember, last year they tried to cancel Chappelle regarding The Closer, the most watched comedic series on Netflix history. Ricky Gervais, who has a history of lighting people on fire, and he continued to do so when asked about the Oscars. Simply put, Ricky Gervais will never host the Oscars. I can tell you that. He can. That is a fact. He will never host the Oscars because after what happened, how can you top it? Yes, let's bring in Ricky Gervais. And that might not be a bad idea for next year, especially after the 3 pathetic woman hosts, running around going gay, gay, gay. Yeah. Still, with everything that happened with the Oscars, it was still the second least watched in history. Ricky Gervais could make it number 1 if he's host next year, but that's not going to happen. And once again, Ricky Gervais, total savagery. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.